I paid $200 for one of the cheapest gaming PCs on Amazon. From the pictures, it literally looks like an office PC, but apparently it has an actual graphics card and even comes with a keyboard and mouse. So let's see if it's really worth it or if it's too good to be true. All right, guys, here's the box for the entire Amazon gaming PC right here. So you guys can see right here on the top, it's literally half open already. So it's already not a very good sign. All right, so the first thing in the box is actually this keyboard right here. And on the keyboard, it literally says STG Aubron, which is a little interesting. So I guess they're the ones actually selling this PC. As you guys can see, here's the PC itself. It's actually very small. So right here is actually a gaming mouse. I'm gonna get to the keyboard and mouse in a second because I do want to look at the PC first. And then of course the power cable. So the whole unboxing is very minimal. So you do get RGB remote as well as a USB Bluetooth adapter. So that's pretty nice. Pretty much get everything you need to use this thing. So yeah, this PC was actually on the Amazon renewed sections. So I'm pretty sure that means you can return it up to like 90 days after you get it. So that's pretty nice. All right, guys, here is the PC itself, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, it literally just looks like an office PC. I mean, it's pretty much exactly as described. I mean, you could probably find this in like your local library or your school. I mean, at first look, I would not think this is a gaming PC, and I mean, yeah, it's actually like dusty too. Look on this side. I mean, after all, guys, this is like a really old Optiplex, so like, you know, who knows how many people have owned this before me. But I do want to take a second to look at the keyboard and mouse. The keyboard itself is probably just your generic membrane keyboard, but it doesn't really hurt to look. All right, guys, here's the keyboard, and I mean, yeah, this thing is super light. Just by the weight, I can already tell this is probably not going to be very high quality. But as you guys can see, it's pretty much just your generic membrane keyboard. It's not mechanical. The wire, as you guys can see, you can't even unplug it, so it's literally permanently in there. All right, let's look at the mouse real quick, because honestly, I'm not really expecting too much from this either. So yeah, as you guys can see, pretty much the same kind of quality you get here. This actually doesn't feel too bad. Like the mouse clicks, I don't know if you guys can hear. It actually sounds pretty nice, but there's no side buttons and there's no way this actually has like a good sensor for gaming. So, I mean, you pretty much get what you pay for. These probably costed this company like a couple bucks to include. So, but obviously I'm not really concerned about the peripherals. So I do just want to open up the side panel here. So I think it's pretty much just pulling on this. And yeah, there we go. This is what the inside looks like. And oh my gosh, guys, look at these rainbow cables, bro. Yeah, so, oh my, bro, what? Dude, did you guys see that? This thing literally just fell out. There's a freaking loose fan in here. Yeah, dude, the literal CPU cooler fan fell out. What the heck? I can literally, oh my God, it's rattling, bro. What the heck? Wait, can I just like put this back on? Wait, what? Just like fit back on. What the heck? I didn't have to screw that on. Yeah, I don't know what that was. There's literally just that loose fan in here. That probably just came off during shipping because you guys saw how easy that was to put back on. Wait, let me, yeah, that literally just comes out. What the heck? There's no way it should be that loose. I did not think that would happen in this video, bro. But yeah, I mean, this is what the PC looks like. I mean, it's not crazy, okay? I mean, it is super dusty in here as well. Like I can literally wipe the dust off. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, this power supply, I don't even think it's like 300 watts. This might be a very, very weak power supply. Bro, I just realized I think this thing is upside down. Okay, bro, I thought I had it upright, but I have to actually turn it around like this. There we go. Yeah, so now it's upright. I just want to go over the specs real quick, and this is kind of the interesting part. This PC company, they literally didn't even include the actual specs of the PC. Like the CPU, for example, I don't even know what CPU it is. On Amazon, they literally just say it's an Intel quad-core i5, but that could literally mean like so many different CPUs. And I tried going through the description, and again, they literally didn't even put the name. So we won't really even know what the CPU is until I turn the PC on and look in Task Manager. And it's the same thing for the RAM, because they said it's 16 gigabytes, but they don't say if it's DDR3 or DDR4. They don't say what the speed is, so it's just really not that transparent in terms of like, you know, actually what the specs are. But they said it has a 512 gig SSD, so yeah, I don't think it's an NVMe SSD because I don't really see it anywhere here. Pretty much the only thing that makes this thing gaming, I guess, is probably the graphics card, and it's the RX 550. You guys can literally see right here, it is tiny, okay? I mean, this thing, you guys can see, it's like smaller than my hand, and my hands are pretty small. The RX 550 is honestly not even that good of a GPU anyway. It's like 4 gigs of VRAM, I think. It might be slightly better than integrated graphics. You know, you might be able to play some games with it, but obviously we're gonna test that out today. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I know about the computer. I don't know the CPU. I don't know what kind of RAM it is. So I do want to try and turn this PC on. And to do that, you need to use this cable right here. The only problem is this thing is super short. Like you guys can see, I have to plug it in up here, and this is literally it. So I don't even know how I'm gonna plug this in right now. I'm gonna have to figure something out. All right, so before turning it on, I just want to talk about some of the reviews on this PC because you guys are probably curious about that as well. This gaming PC has a 3.7 star average average rating on Amazon, which if you know anything about Amazon and just online products in general, like that is not good. That means there's a good amount of people that probably gave it a pretty low rating. But out of every review, there's one review that actually shocked me the most. They rated it 1 star and they sent a picture where the PC was literally smoking. They said it actually caught on fire when they turned it on, which yeah, now I just wish I didn't read that because now I'm scared to turn it on. But you already know it's for the video, so let's turn it on here. But you guys can see there is a small amount of RGB in the front right here. It actually looks pretty nice in my opinion. It's pretty bright. It looks a little weird with the rest of the PC, but you know, you do get RGB, which is pretty nice. All right guys, so I did just want to try out the keyboard and mouse real quick and see what the RGB on these look like. All right, let's plug in the mouse real quick. As you guys can see, plug it in and there we go. But yeah, the RGB on this is very dim. Like as you guys can see, there's parts of it where there's just no RGB at all. And I don't know if you can actually change the effects on it. So I think it's just like cycling through all the color modes. But yeah, the clicks honestly feel okay. But yeah, the overall quality of it is just not amazing. I mean, if you're trying to be serious about gaming though, I would definitely try to get a better mouse. All right, but let's try plugging in the keyboard. Again, guys, this literally just looks like an office keyboard. As you guys can see, it doesn't really look like anything too special, but let's see what the RGB on this looks like. Honestly, this looks a little bit better than the keyboard. So yeah, this keyboard is obviously not amazing, but let me show you guys a keyboard that is way better. It does cost a fourth of the price of this $200 PC, but it's definitely worth it. So it's from this company called Tecware, and I've actually tried a few of their other keyboards before, and they've all been pretty high quality. So yeah, the first thing you get are these replacement switches right here, which we're gonna put aside. And this is their brand new 75% mechanical keyboard. So it is a little bit smaller than your average like full-size keyboard. As you can see side by side, this one is definitely a lot smaller than the included keyboard. And yeah, this one just overall has a much better feel to it. It just feels a lot higher quality. And this thing actually has lubed red switches. So as you guys can hear, the sound on this thing is absolutely incredible. It just sounds so smooth. And mechanical keyboards obviously can get pretty loud, so they put a bunch of like sound dampening layers inside of here. It does also have a gasket mount of PCB, which just gives a much better feel when you're typing. And on the side right here, there's actually this on switch, so we're just gonna turn it on. And already you can tell there's actually this little LCD display right here. It pretty much just tells you the time and like battery life. And if you want, you can also put a GIF of anything you want on this through the software, so that's pretty nice. And also there's this little volume knob right here, so you can change the volume of your PC. But yeah, this keyboard is very nice. It's gonna be much better than the one that comes with the PC. I think this is one of the best sounding keyboards you can get for $50, so definitely check this out in the description. So I do have the PC completely hooked up to the monitor right here. And yeah, you guys probably remember from earlier, I don't know what the actual CPU or the RAM is inside this PC, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. So here we are in Task Manager, and as you guys can see, the CPU is the i5-3470. This is a 3rd gen CPU, and yeah, it's very old, and now I can kind of see why they probably didn't put this on Amazon. They mentioned that it's a 3rd gen, people probably wouldn't buy it, so that's why they just completely ignored the fact and they just put i5 instead of the whole CPU name. But for the RAM, as you guys can see, it's 16 gigs of DDR3. Again, I did kind of expect it to be DDR3 since it is a pretty old CPU. But yeah, so far it's not looking too good. You know, the only thing that's somewhat decent about this is probably just the RX 550. But let's hop into the first game, hopefully actually get some playable FPS. All right, so here we are in Valorant. We're in a deathmatch game, and I just want to show you guys what settings I'm actually playing on. So we're at 1080p of course, and the graphics quality, I've basically everything set to low. The game actually looks really good for low settings. Like this actually still looks really nice. And yeah guys, I haven't played this game in like 2 years, so I'm gonna be super bad. But yeah, the FPS right now, as you guys can see, 160 up to 180 I just saw there. So yeah, actually running pretty smooth. I don't know what this guy's doing, but yeah, I try to make the FPS counter really big so you guys can actually see. So we are getting anywhere from like 160 to 200, I think. So that's pretty nice. The CPU is at 100 degrees Celsius pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's because the CPU fan is faulty, because you guys saw it fell out. So I don't know if that's like even connected right now. Oh, okay. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm just trash at Valorant. It's so much harder because I'm also talking at the same time. I know there's someone here. Okay, he died. How are these guys so good? Wait here, let me get the sheriff because I know this is good. The GPU though is actually running at like, okay, what am I doing? I'm actually so lucky I didn't die to that guy. I mean, I think the CPU is definitely holding this thing back though. You guys see it's at 100% and 100 degrees Celsius. So, oh. Bro, okay, I'm switching guns. To my defense, I haven't played this in like 2 years, so I'm really bad. Let's go. Oh. Got that kill? Okay. Yeah, either I get shot from behind or these kids just have better aim than me. Like, okay, wait. Okay, are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't even know how to like get good at this game. Dude, I'm actually concerned because this CPU is like 100 degrees Celsius right now. I saw it go above 100. But yeah, I mean, the FPS is at least running good. Like at least, you know, we're getting over 200 right now. Pretty stable, I would say. It is dropping a little bit to like 180, but Valorant's running super good, surprisingly. Dude, I haven't seen anyone in like at least a minute. What? There's no one here? Oh, right here. Okay. Are you kidding me? Wait, how low was he? Because there's no way. He actually should have been 1 HP right there. You guys saw I hit like every shot as well. Oh, that kid jump scared me. I just killed the guy and he respawned back on me. Like, what? This is crazy. Genuinely concerned about the CPU still. It's at 105 degrees right now. So what I'm guessing is the CPU fan is probably not like properly connected or something, because you guys saw it fell off. So even though I put it back on, I don't know if it's like properly spinning. So I don't know how these guys got 40 kills. Like what? So yeah, Valorant was running very good. We were getting like 200 FPS consistently. But obviously if you're actually playing for multiple hours at a time, I wouldn't be surprised if the PC just like shuts off just because of the overheating. The CPU started at like 90 degrees Celsius, but then as you guys saw, it literally climbed up to 105. But let's get into the next game because Valorant was actually pretty easy to run. All right, so I just loaded into Fortnite creative mode just to test out the performance here first. So yeah, let me just go over these settings real quick, guys. So I'm on full screen 1080p and I'm actually using the brand new performance mode that Fortnite released. So I heard from a lot of people that this new performance mode should be really good for PCs that have AMD graphics cards. And yeah, this PC has an RX 550, so hopefully this does actually perform pretty good. But yeah, everything else I either have set to off or just like the lowest setting, so you guys can see view distance I have too low. And yeah, on this empty creative map in Fortnite, if I look up, we're literally only getting 140 FPS, which is not too bad, but honestly, I didn't really expect much anyway from this computer. And yeah, you guys can just see, like, look at that stutter, bro. We just dropped to 2 FPS. But yeah, apart from that, we're getting like around 120 FPS while building. So yeah, nothing too impressive. And honestly, guys, even though this is 120 FPS, it just feels so choppy. I mean, so, you know, even though the FPS counter shows that it's getting over 120, it just doesn't feel that good at all. But yeah, the CPU and GPU are both at 100%, which is just kind of funny because we're playing on low settings. So I can't even imagine what this would be like on a more graphically intensive game like Warzone, for example. Like, this thing would probably just blow up at that point. So yeah, let's just hop into a real game now. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go into reload because it should be slightly easier to run. And the keyboard, as you guys can see, has really good RGB. I do have like my lighting all turned on, so it doesn't look as bright right now. And yeah, on the little screen right here, I even put my channel logo and it just looks super nice in my opinion. So yeah, really nice keyboard. The fact that you can even do all of that. All right, guys, here we're on a reload game. And as you guys can see on the battle bus, we're almost hitting like over 170 FPS, which I just think is kind of funny. Yeah, already you guys can see like the amount of stutters we're getting as we jump out. Like, look at all these textures, bro. Tilted towers. It looks so low quality right now and it's so choppy as well. I'm just gonna try to survive here at this point because I don't think it's gonna run that good. But yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. This is literally not even playable. What the heck? Yeah, all I can do is just try and get a gun at least. I mean, it is so choppy right now. I mean, it's getting like 60 FPS sometimes, but then you guys can see dropping down to single digit frames. Like, what the heck? At least I got a gun, so let's just see if we can get a kill here. Yeah, we're getting really, really bad frame drops right now. Oh my gosh, guys. Even when I'm pickaxing stuff, it's just so laggy. Oh my gosh, this guy's in my box. Oh my god, I just killed him. What the heck? I mean, I was literally just running on like 2 frames right there too, that entire time. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to do, guys. I mean, come on. I literally can't even see stuff because it's just jumping frames. Like, 1 second, I see this guy in my face, I shoot, and then I'm dead. So yeah, I don't even know what to do. All right, let's see if we can even get some kills this time. I mean, this dude's gonna try and land on me, isn't he? Okay, 80 white. This guy is so low, dude. He respawned at the same time as me. Dude, what are these stutters, bro? Let's go. We only had ARs, bro, so that was an easy kill. Definitely got a little bit better, but that's probably because I'm not as close to as many people. Someone's shooting me? Wow, this kid has terrible aim. Okay, where am I getting shot from, bro? 1 HP already. Yeah, this guy's gonna kill me, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to do, bro. He has an actual shotgun. So even in this building right now, I mean, look at the frame drops, guys. It just dropped to like 20 frames. I mean, getting like 80 FPS, but it's just so inconsistent. And okay, it's freezing again. I thought my game just crashed. What the heck? Oh, quick kill. That kid was actually 1 HP, bro. I mean, look at all this free loot. What the heck? Bro, that kid was 1 HP as well? Bro, what is it with all these kids just running around with no shield? Yeah, guys, I don't even know what to do. I'm literally dead. I'm playing on 2 frames. I'm playing, oh my gosh, guys. You guys saw that 1 frame, I shockwaved away. 2 seconds later, this guy's just on me, bro. So yeah, the PC was honestly performing pretty bad in Fortnite. I wouldn't even say it's playable, to be honest. Like usually I'm pretty lenient towards these, you know, cheap computers and stuff, but come on, guys. I mean, you can't even see what's going on, it's just hard to even give it a chance. Just to give it the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna go into Fortnite OG. So yeah, we're just gonna load into here, see if it performs any better. Honestly, the bar is kind of low, as you guys saw. And yeah, you guys can see now we're getting closer to like 120 FPS. It's still dropping, of course, but I don't know what was happening in Fortnite Reload, but it's so much more playable right now. I just saw it go up to 140 FPS. So yeah, it's actually much better right now. Oh, he's so low. He's so low. Let's go. Let's go, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the FPS was dropping a little bit there, but it was nowhere near as bad as Reload. I mean, like for a comparison, in Reload, it was just unplayable. Like I literally couldn't even see what was going on. Oh, one more kid here. Does he want to smoke as well? I think he's inside this building, bro. Oh my gosh, he's actually camping. 30. Oh, I hit him. He's so low. He's 1 HP. If I die here, I'm actually so bad. I'm actually so bad. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, that's actually like the worst way to die. Okay, bro, I blame it on the PC, dude. Every time I try to hit him, it would just stutter. Nah, that's just honestly embarrassing, bro. I feel like we got a good feel for how it performs in Fortnite. Obviously, I had some of the worst games, but let's go on to our last game of the video now. All right, guys, last game we're testing on this PC is gonna be Minecraft. As you guys can see, the world is kind of loading in here. I'm actually not sure which version this is. For these settings, I'm pretty much at all low. And for render distance, I'm pretty sure I'm at 10 chunks. We're getting like 500 FPS right now as we're on the ground. The only problem is, just like Fortnite, there are quite a lot of stutters. As you can see, it's dropping below 100 sometimes, but for the most part, it's getting over 200, so it's actually pretty playable, I'd say. But once we start loading in more of the map, you guys can see the frames get so bad. Like you guys can see, just cannot keep up at all. The CPU is at 100%. The GPU is at 7%, bro. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, it takes forever to load in all the chunks, and the FPS just gets so bad right now. But once you just kind of like step down and actually just start walking around, the FPS is actually pretty good. And I did want to try shaders on this PC, which is probably not that great of an idea. I mean, you guys saw the CPU is running so hot right now, even without shaders. The lighting and the shadows just look incredible. I think this is a little bit more lower end shaders, so it should be running somewhat okay on this computer. You guys can see the water. I mean, look at this water, guys. Look at these reflections. It looks so realistic. I mean, look at the clouds, bro. They actually look so realistic. And with shaders, we're getting around 40 to like 60 FPS, I would say. For a PC with these kind of specs, I mean, 50 frames, not really that bad. So yeah, Minecraft, guys, honestly, not too bad. I mean, even with shaders, it's running pretty good. That's pretty much everything I wanted to test out today with this PC. Let me just get to my final thoughts about this thing. So a quick recap. Obviously, we were getting pretty good FPS in Valorant. It was around 200, I would say. It was dropping to like 160. Fortnite was just objectively running so bad. I mean, you guys saw the stutters in every game mode we played. I mean, even in creative, the FPS was all over the place. I'd say Minecraft was honestly pretty decent, getting pretty much consistently over 300 FPS. And even with shaders, guys, this PC was running it pretty well. But yeah, I don't really expect this PC to even last more than like a few weeks or months. Just because of the super high temperatures, this probably wouldn't even last you that long for gaming. And plus, guys, for $200, there's much better choices out there for gaming. For example, in one of my videos, I reviewed the Xbox One S. That's like around $100 used. And for $200, you could find the Xbox Series S that can pretty much run games at 60 to 120 FPS. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys want me to do with this Optiplex for future videos.